Oh, hi, YouTube. Hello, welcome to Hermit Trivia. We are just getting our live stream started for Hermit Trivia, episode 16. We're going to have some amazing trivia games and trivia goodness in just a little bit. Just going to wait for some people to join our thread. If you are here, welcome. Have yourself a seat, grab yourself a drink, and all that great stuff. And we'll be getting started shortly. Thank you. In the meantime, let's listen to some groovy tunes, huh?
Looking for the best music for your videos? Then you should check out.
I'm already there. You have nothing to give me, ads? Oh yes, big announcement today. The Patreon for our Hermit Trivia is finally up. Perfect. If you are coming into the stream now, welcome to Hermit Trivia. Every Tuesday and Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we bring the most fun trivia questions and at-home free entertainment and trivia goodness you would like. If you'd like to hear me read some of the best questions in the world and have fun answering them with you and your friends, come join us. Sit tight, grab yourself a drink. Let us know how you're doing on this fine Thursday night of May 14th. And don't be a stranger. Feel free, invite your friends. Bring as many as you can to the party as possible. We'd love to hear from you. We will be starting in about 15 minutes till the seats fill to the roof. Let me know how the sound is. If you can hear okay, if you can hear my voice, if you can hear the music. Do a little sound check for me. do not love you like la la la. Good, good. Thank you, Dad. For our newcomers, got a little pre-trivia game I'm setting up right now. Okay, in the meantime, we're going to get trivia started in just about 15 minutes. Hermit Trivia will launch the official game. Let me get my timer started. In the meantime, anyone watching or on the chat thread, if you would like... Yes, I am. Sorry, so letting my bestest brother know that we are indeed streaming tonight. I have a little hangman game here for anyone who wants to take guesses, and this time we're waiting. It is, the word is 16 letters total, and it is a character. If you would like to suggest a letter to fill in, let me know. Let us know. Who could it be? See, the great thing is with the time waiting for people to arrive at the show, I get to make this little game and play Vanna White. Anyone who wants to make a guess for this little game of Hangman, if you're watching, if you want to type in a letter that you would like to enter, go for it. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Good to hear from you. T. Mike says T. T for 2 and 2 for T. Sadly, there are no T's. No T's. Hey, Lisa, which means I start the first step of the gallows. Sorry, Mike. No T's. And Lisa, good to see you. Lisa's guess is an E. And yes, I do have one E right here. E. Hi, Aunt Carol. If you would like to, if you are here on the chat thread, if you would like to take a guess of a letter for our little hammer game, man, the ads are really invasive here tonight. I love how YouTube goes like, please use our audio library so you can use copyright-free ads. I mean copyright-free music without drawing any attention. Meanwhile, we'll just play a whole bunch of ads right in the middle of those. Okay, we have an A, we have an N. We have an A. Yes, we have an A. And we have 2 N's. Good job, Aunt Carol. You got 2 N's and 1 A from Lisa. All right, getting a little closer to the answer. We should have the game starting in a little over 10 minutes. Oh, and oh, sorry, there are no O's, Lisa. No O's. So now we have a little horizontal piece of the gallows pole. It's starting. That guess is an R. We do have one R. One R. Well done. Dad, very good. Oh, Mike guesses an I. We have a couple of I's. Hi, Leslie. Yes, we have 3 I's. Well done, Mike. Up, Leslie guesses a W. No, there is no W. So now we got the noose. Dun dun dun. Mike has a guess. Mike has a guess, but he will not ruin it for everyone. That's good. Carol guesses an S. I think Mike's got it. Okay, do not want horror movie music. Not the vibe we're looking for. Come on, YouTube, let's do it. And yes, Mike sent me the text. He has got the answer. Well done, Mike. Lisa and Joseph both guessed P. Yes, there are 2 P's. There are 2 P's. Lisa guessed R. The R has already been guessed. Oh, here's the other R. Got the R. I always forget these multiple letters. I'm no Vanna White, guys. What can I say? Welcome to Hermit Trivia. If you're just walking in on us, we're doing a little game to pass the time while I wait for seats to fill in. We'll be starting in about 8 minutes. 8 minutes for Hermit Trivia, episode 16. It's gonna be a humdinger, that's for sure. Oh, Dad knows. Dad has got the guess. Yes, Lisa got the other N. Well done. Yes, and Dad has got the correct answer. That's right. Well done. I mean, honestly, at this point, if people want to reveal the answer on the chat thread, go for it. That's part of the fun. If you want to tell Pat Sajak to solve the puzzle, well, don't look at me. I'm not Pat Sajak, but yes. Yeah, I think we're almost there. You're not getting extra points for these letters, so don't be afraid to reveal. Almost there. What could it be? I'm baffled at this point. Do they have the L? Yes. And Leslie has got the correct answer. Leslie and Mike and Dad all got the correct answers. I got Mike and Dad's message via text. The answer is indeed Principal Skinner. Principal Skinner. of The Simpsons fame? Yes, known for his favorite catchphrases such as "Just a darn tootin' minute there, Bart," and "I'll teach you to make a poop on me." Yes, Principal Skinner of the principal of Springfield Elementary is the answer. Now, bonus question. Bonus. What is Principal Skinner's real name? What is Principal Skinner's real name? And if you're just walking in, this is Hermit Trivia, episode 16. Welcome. You're about to indulge in some spicy, spicy trivia goodness. If you are enjoying this thread, please sit tight. Don't worry, I just swallowed something the wrong way. That's not the crow. No, it's not steamed hams. Steamed hams is just a delicacy he learned in Utica. He learned how to make while watching the Aurora Borealis. Jeez, YouTube, you got some dark stuff. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah. Okay, good fun soundtrack. I like this. Oh no, Seymour is Seymour's principal, Seymour Skinner. But no, it is not his actual name. His actual name was revealed in a Simpsons episode. His real name was revealed in the episode Principal and the Pauper. Also considered to be the day the Simpsons died as a show. It's a tough one, don't worry. Hey, Charles, good to see you as part of the stream. Welcome. And welcome to Quiet Interloper. Good to have you as part of the show. Oh, Clyde has it. Clyde has the very first name. He's got the first name. He's got Armin. Yeah, this is a tough one. It is Armin. Unless someone, yes, Mike has the last name. Tanzarian. Clyde and Mike's Howard's combine. Armin Tanzarian. Her internet booted out. That's okay. I understand. You don't have to tell me any internet problems. I know stuff can be spotty. Don't sweat it. As long as you're here, as long as you try, I understand. Wi-Fi can be weird sometimes. No big deal. Thanks, Dad. It's all good. If you're enjoying what you see here, we're going to be starting Hermit Trivia. Oh, yes. 2 minutes, just 2 minutes to the start of Hermit Trivia. We are going to knock your socks off. If you're enjoying this program, sit tight. Let us know what you're drinking tonight, or if you're having something nice to eat, something tasty. What are you drinking and snacking on in this for this game? I'm having Diet Cherry Coke and a little bit of port. High eyes. Ooh, cough drop tea. That sounds good. Like a Ricola. That'd be kind of tasty. That'd be a tasty beverage. I like that answer, Charles. It's great. All right, let's get this road on the show. Welcome, everybody, to Hermit Trivia episode 16. Welcome on this lovely Thursday night. We here at Hermit Trivia are here every Tuesday and Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So come on and check it out. Let's welcome to Hermit Trivia. It's the trivia for smart people who stay inside. The only trivia where you can have the bar trivia experience at your table or in your bed. I am Mark Walsh, your Hermit host, a.k.a. Kermit the Hermit, a.k.a. Herman's Hermit, a.k.a. Hermit Purple. Thank you for joining me in this experiment tonight. Tonight's trivia is 6 rounds with 3 questions each. I will read the questions twice and as clearly as possible. You will then have 1 minute to listen to a lovely public domain song and write or think out your answer. Each question will be worth 1 point. There will be a halftime question worth multiple points, as well as a 5-minute break between rounds 3 and 4. There will also be a final question after round 6, which will be worth 10 points. You will have 3 minutes to consider that final question. That being said, this trivia game can be played at home on your own terms. You can change the point values, choose not to use the points, break your party into different teams, put everyone into one big team, call in other players to be opposing teams or on separate devices, or just fly solo, or even just listen and watch and enjoy. You can watch, or if you don't want to look at my ugly mug, you can also just listen. We double purpose as both a stream and a podcast. Yay. So please feel free to share in the chat your chosen food and drink. Even any interesting anecdotes you'd like to share, as long as they're appropriate, go for it. It's all a big social scene. You could also share your point totals on how many teams you've formed. It's all up in the air, whatever you like. To increase interactivity and fun, we are giving a 10-second window for people to guess answers to a question before the final reveal. I will show the go prompt for 10 seconds. During that time, all players have a chance to type a guess on the chat window. Otherwise, do not type out answers on the chat stream. This prompt is the only time you can type out answers on the chat stream. You have 10 seconds to do that. Because in case somebody is competing with someone, we don't want to give away the answers. Remember, if you don't see this, do not type any answers or guesses on the chat stream. Keeping it fair and friendly, folks. All right, we are trying something new tonight as well. A theme round. One of these rounds tonight has all 3 of its questions unified by a single theme that will be announced after all the questions of that round are read. If you guess the theme before the reading, give yourself 3 bonus points. So after the theme round, I will give an additional 15 seconds with this prompt right here for you to make a guess, because the theme can be popped up, can be unified in either the answers or the questions, but some unifying theme in that round would be there. And if you can guess it, you can add 3 points to your score. Remember, unless you see this, do not post it. Okay. Also, important rules. Please refrain from any discriminatory talk, any political comments, donkey talk, or rudeness. And let's keep it fair and light and friendly. I know there's a lot going on outside and a lot of situations that keep us some things we usually like, but we want to bring the enjoyment here. We want to lighten things up and bring the fun and keep it happy. So let's not be jerks and let's keep it friendly. Be respectful. All right. Scores can be kept on the provided printout sheet, which has been shared on Facebook. They can also be kept on scratch paper, or if your score is very low, on your fingers and toes. I won't tell anyone. All right. Let's get started with our first category, round one. Round one. The category is colleges and universities. Colleges and universities. Question 1. Middle East Technical University, or Me Too, no hashtag, located in Ankara, is the largest university of what nation? Middle East Technical University, or Me Too, METU, no hashtag, located in Ankara, is the largest university of what nation? All right, 1 minute to win it. Here you go. Ten seconds. And that is time for our first question. Question number 1. Middle East Technical University, or Me Too, no hashtag, located in Ankara, is the largest university in what nation? All right. right, we got a bunch of answers coming in here. I see some answers from Dad and Charles, and they are both correct. Yes, Middle East Technical University is located in Ankara, Turkey. Ankara, Turkey. A very, very fine learning establishment. Ankara is also the site of many interesting archaeological sites. Charles asks, "Is there any other country named after a food?" Belarus? No, I'm just kidding. Can I get a hot Japan? Just a hot plate of Japan right here. That sounds great. All right. Yeah, no, I don't know any. Anyway, question two. Question two. Founded in 1088, making it the world's oldest. What university's list of prominent alumni includes Dante Alighieri and Umberto Eco, as well as several popes? Founded in 1088, making it the world's oldest. What university's list of prominent alumni includes Dante Alighieri and Umberto Eco, as well as several popes? Here's your minute. Ten seconds. All right, that is time for question number two. Founded in 1088, making it the world's oldest. What university's list of prominent alumni includes Dante Alighieri and Umberto Eco, as well as several popes? Okay, we got some answers coming in. Looks like we got three answers from only Clyde has mentioned the right one. Yes, the answer is Bologna. Bologna University. That's right. University, very old, very prestigious. Reading facts about so old. Apparently, back in the days, like in the earliest days of the university, professors would actually have like fines and penalties if they did not like finish and complete their class. And there was actually a student group known collectively in Latin as the denouncers of professors. You could just like, if you had a professor you didn't like or gave you a bad grade, they would just like mob up and, kind of a mess. Sounds like a bit of a rough situation. Yes, Bologna University. But yes, Umberto Eco, in fact, was not only the alumni, not only an alumnus, he was also the director of the Department of Humanities for much of his career. All right, and now question three. Question three. Kanye West, controversial hip hop star, known for such hit songs as Touch the Sky and Ham, came up with the title of what first album after leaving Chicago State University? Kanye West, controversial hip-hop star, known for such hit songs as Touch the Sky and Ham, came up with the title of what first album after leaving Chicago State University? Here's your minute. Ten seconds. Okay, and that is time for question number 3. Hold on, I gotta check something on my phone. There we go. Okay, question 3. Kanye West, controversial hip-hop star, known for such hit songs as Touch the Sky and Ham, came up with the title of what first album after leaving Chicago State University? Okay, that is time. I only see one answer so far. I'm going to shout it out because it makes it hilarious. Charles says, one of 2 albums I'm going to make before going totally batshit crazy. That is very appropriate. But no, the album title is, in fact, The College Dropout. The College Dropout. It's that was his first album. Still a great album. And yeah, one of his few great albums in the beginning before he started drinking the Kool-Aid. Yes, this Kanye West's first album was The College Dropout. And another big announcement is stop all the presses because we have hit the theme round. Yes, that's right. The theme round is coming up on round 1 right now. I already had correct guesses. Some correct guesses showing up on the thread so far. Now I'm going to give the 15 seconds for you to actually post that guess on the thread. Here we go now. Okay, we got yes, and Dad has already posted his guess that he already sent me by text. You're correct. The answer is food, specifically cold cuts or luncheon meat. In question 1, we mentioned turkey. Question 1, I mentioned turkey. In question 2, we mentioned bologna, and that ain't no bologna, bologna. And then question 3, of course, we mentioned ham. That great Kanye West Jay-Z cut. Ham. All right, so turkey, bologna, and ham. And yes, they are all, I accept food, I accept cold cuts, I accept lunch meat. If you got any of those answers in your guess, then you can add 3 points to your score. And that was our theme round coming right out the gate. A good chunk of you already guessed as soon as turkey popped up. a good chunk if you already guessed it, but well done. Excellent. Okay, round 2. The category is flowers. Flowers. Question 1. With most of it being produced in Madagascar and the South Pacific, what delicious flavoring is the only edible product harvested from orchids? With most of it being produced in Madagascar and the South Pacific, what delicious flavoring is the only edible product harvested from orchids? Here's your minute. Oh, this is sad. Ten seconds. All right, that is time. Let's do the answer for question 1 for the flowers category. With most of it being produced in Madagascar and the South Pacific, what delicious flavor is the only edible product harvested from orchids? Got some answers coming in already. I got an answer from Charles. Got an answer from, I'm going to give it a couple seconds more. Might have a slow connection. Okay, Charles has guessed. His guess is, unfortunately, his guess is wrong. The answer is vanilla. Vanilla, yes, vanilla is the only edible product harvested from an orchid. Grown in Madagascar and the South Pacific now, but originally discovered in Central America, where it's bred to be cultivated, and now is used for everything delicious. Cookies, ice cream, you name it. Yes, vanilla. Vanilla is the only edible product harvested from orchids. Okay, question number 2. Question 2. Paintings from the Dutch Golden Age of the Renaissance often depict what flower whose speculative markets almost toppled the Dutch economy? Paintings from the Dutch Golden Age of the Renaissance often depict what flower whose speculative markets almost toppled the Dutch economy? 10 seconds. Okay. Question 2 for flowers. Paintings from the Dutch Golden Age of the Renaissance often depict what flower whose speculative markets almost toppled the Dutch economy? And we got 2 guesses coming in already. We have guesses from Dad and Charles, and they have both guessed correctly. That economy-destroying flower was tulips. Tulips, yes, those beautiful, beautiful spring flowers. They, yes, the Dutch went crazy over them for a time in the Renaissance. Pretty wild. And yes, they are. I can't blame it. If you're going to make any flower into a currency, make it a tulip. They're so cute, and they come in such wonderful variety of colors. Really beautiful. I kind of want to go. I really want to go to the Netherlands one day and see that. If anything resembles that classic picture of like a big tulip field with a windmill in the middle of it, just I always look so beautiful. Yes, tulips is the answer. It's correct. Charles, I'm glad you liked that last song. This song is called "Cool Cats" with a K. Yes, it was and that economic stir was called Tulip Bowl Mania or Tulip Mania. People went crazy over those little flowers. Pretty wild. Okay. Question number 3. Question 3. What state flower of Colorado's name can be derived by combining the name of a mountain range with the name of a 1999 school shooting? What state flower of Colorado's name can be derived by combining the name of a mountain range with the name of a 1999 school shooting? Here's your minute to win it. Ten seconds. Okay, that is time. Let's discover the answer of that question together. Question 3. What state flower of Colorado's name can be derived by combining the name of a mountain range with the name of a 1999 school shooting? Got 2 answers coming in so far. That may be because of maybe the number of people on the chat currently. But yeah, I've guessed this from Dad and Charles. As a Dad got the closest out of all of you combined. Yes, the full name of that state flower is the Rocky Mountain Columbine. The Rocky Mountain Columbine. As always, I grade on the curve of these things. So, Dad, you got the closest answer. I would give the points to you if you answer. But yes, the state flower of Colorado is called the Rocky Mountain Columbine. Yes, passing just over the Coors Beer Rose. Anyway, no, move on. That was so moving on. Next round, category 3. Let's go to category 3 is shipwrecks. The category of round 3 is shipwrecks. Okay, question 1. The captain of what ship, named for the resident of a U.S. state, faced inquiry for its role in not responding to the distress calls or signal flares of the Titanic, despite being only a few miles from the doomed ship at the time of its sinking? The captain of what ship, named for the resident of a U.S. state, faced inquiry for its role in not responding to the distress calls or signal flares of the Titanic, despite being only a few miles from the doomed ship at the time of its sinking? Here's your minute. Ten seconds. All right, that is time. That is time for question number 1 of shipwrecks. Question 1. The captain of what ship, named for the resident of a U.S. state, faced inquiry for its role in not responding to the distress calls or signal flares of the Titanic, despite being only a few miles from the doomed ship at the time of its sinking? Okay, we got one answer from Joseph, and I'd say he got the closest. The full answer is actually the ship was the Californian. The Californian, but California, pretty close. You got it okay. Californian, California knows how to party. California knows how to party. In the city of Compton. Yo, keep it rockin'. Yo, keep it rockin'. Yes, the Californian was the answer. Yes, that's a big old whoopsie on your part. Okay, question number 2. So, bad news for the early 20th century. Big windfall for James Cameron. All right, question 2. The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, a folk song paying tribute to the cargo ship and its crew who were lost on Lake Superior in 1975, was written and performed by who? The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, a folk song paying tribute to the cargo ship and its crew who were lost on Lake Superior in 1975 was written and performed by who? All right, here's your minute. Ugh, I kind of hate this song. I gotta change it. Much better. Kinda hate this song. Ten seconds. Okay, that is time for question number 2. Question 2. The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, a folk song paying tribute to the cargo ship and its crew who were lost on Lake Superior in 1975, was written and performed by who? And we got one answer in from my dad. And my dad, of course, I knew he would nail this one as soon as I put this question in. Yes, he got it. The great Gordon Lightfoot, that classic tune, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, was probably his most famous song. Gordon Lightfoot. Made a whole bunch of other great tunes, too. Can't name it on the top of my head. But yeah, yes, Gordon Lightfoot. It was the correct answer. Well done, Dad. Excellent. All right, question number 3. Question 3. Alvin Shipwreck Kelly gained fame in the 1920s by popularizing what daring stunt that became a fad? Alvin Shipwreck Kelly gained fame in the 1920s by popularizing what daring stunt that became a fad? Okay, here is your minute. That was weird. Ten seconds. All right, that's your 10 seconds for question number 3. Let's discover the answer together. Okay, question 3. Alvin Shipwreck Kelly gained fame in the 1920s by popularizing what daring stunt that became a fad? All right. And the answer is yes. Charles and Dad have both come in with the correct answer. Yes. Alvin Shipwreck Kelly was known in the 20s for the fad of flagpole sitting. Flagpole sitting. He would sit on flagpoles for hours or even days at a time. Quite a character, that dude. Yes. He became known for that and not much else. But hey, no. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Blade Runner. One of my personal favorite films. Yes. Flagpole sitting. Not something I would do. I am terrified of heights. Mad kudos to Shipwreck Kelly for having it in Northern bravery with heights. Okay. Well, with that, I got to announce our halftime. We have gotten to the halfway point of our game, and we're entering the halftime category. All right. Just some word up. Here's how the halftime works. You have 5 minutes for this halftime question and 5 guesses to make. You can only make 5 guesses. Any more than that will be discounted. Each guess is worth 1 point. And if you get all 5 of your guesses correct, you can add 5 extra points to your score for a total of 10. Yes, 10 points is the maximum you can earn on the halftime question. The other great part about the halftime question is it has a break of 5 minutes. So that's a nice break if you need to grab a smoke, grab a drink, hit the bathroom, do whatever you need to do. Nice chunk of time if you want to get away for a while. All right. Headed into the halftime category. Actually, before I announce halftime category, I also announced the launch. Some big exciting news coming into Hermit Trivia. I'd like to announce the launch of the Patreon. Yes, I'm posting the Patreon link right now. Yes, Hermit Trivia now has a Patreon to keep things going. If you would like to take a look, if you want to become a member and donate, we right now have the donation tier, but we'll have other great tiers of other great benefits for being a member coming up soon. Everything from Q&A sessions to having a chance to write in your own question, to submit your own question, or just get a shout out on the show. If you'd like to do any of these things, or just if you just want to donate, show some love, check out Patreon, Hermit Trivia or Patreon. I call it the Patreon because you got to pay. Yes, Hermit Trivia, Patreon. Give me a little scratch, and it makes the show even better. And you keep us growing. Show your support. Thank you very much. Also, if you don't want to throw a scratch, but if you do want to show support, don't be afraid to like and subscribe and share. Please subscribe to Hermit Trivia if you're not already a subscriber. Don't be afraid to like this video. Likes help out us a lot. And most importantly, share with your family and friends. Let us know that we are running every Tuesday and Thursday night from 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The more, the merrier. Let your family and friends, anyone you know on your social medias know. Anything to spread the word that boosts this channel is hugely helpful to us. From all of us at Hermit Trivia, thank you. Okay, enough of my yakking. The halftime category is Olympics. Olympics. Name 5 of the 9 cities that have hosted Olympic Games, either summer or winter, in the 21st century. By 21st century, we're meaning 2001 to today. So, name 5 of the 9 cities that have hosted Olympic Games, summer games and winter games, or summer games or winter games in the 21st century, from 2001 to today. Okay. So name us 5 of those 9 Olympic host cities. All right. They start your 5 minutes. With the cool song. And I'll see you in a bit. A dinosaur's tail. Just messing. All right. Sorry, I think that halftime break ran a little longer than expected, but worth it. I'm the host. I do what I want. Okay. Hope you all enjoyed your halftime break. I certainly did. Here's your halftime question category. Let's get the answers together. The category was Olympics. And here's the answers for question. Name 5 of the 9 cities that have hosted either summer or winter Olympic Games in the 21st century. And so the 21st century, I say from 2001 to today. That's what I consider the 21st century. Okay. Here you go, your answers. The answers are Salt Lake City, Athens, Turin, Beijing, Vancouver, London, Sochi, Rio de Janeiro, and Pyeongchang. So that's Salt Lake City, USA, Athens, Greece, Turin, Italy, Beijing, China, Vancouver, Canada, London, England, UK, London, UK, Sochi, Russia, Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, and Pyeongchang in South Korea. So you want to get 5 of those 9 cities. If you did, give yourself another 5 points on top of that for a total of 10. Let me know how you like that question. Let me know how well you did. If you want to give us your total score on the live chat, feel free and come join us. Let us know how you're enjoying this game. Because here we are. You're in the home stretch. We are in the second half of our game with round 4. This category is the 90s. Round 4 category, the 90s. Question 1. What sketch comedy series featured on MTV in the 90s had many recurring characters, such as Doug, Barry and Levon, and Old-Fashioned Guy? What sketch comedy series featured on MTV in the 90s had many recurring characters, such as Doug, Barry and Levon, and Old-Fashioned Guy? Here's your minute. Five seconds. And that is time. Time for round 4, question 1, category of the 90s. What sketch comedy series featured on MTV in the 90s had many recurring characters, such as Doug, Barry and Levon, and Old-Fashioned Guy? And yes, Charles has come in right in the gate with the correct answer. That sketch comedy series was The State. The State, yes, big fan of that. One of my favorite shows. Many of the actors went on to do some awesome stuff like Reno 911, Two of the people in it created the Night at the Museum franchise, and Joe Trujillo, one of the cast members, is now on one of my favorite shows, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's great. Yes, The State. That was a terrific series. I loved. I got thinking. I've heard the characters. Of course, I love Barry and Levon. Oh yeah, $420 worth of pudding. But I forgot all about Old Fashioned Guy. You remember Old Fashioned Guy? Call me old fashioned, but I think fire is magic. And it scares me a lot. That was my Call me old fashioned, but I believe in only the one true God. His name is Zorbo, and he lives right behind me in this lake. That was a fantastic show. I miss The State. Such fun. All right, question number 2. Question 2 for the 90s. In 1990, what organization prominent in the news today removed homosexuality from its list of diseases? In 1990, what organization prominent in the news today removed homosexuality from its list of diseases? Here's your minute. Okay, that is time. That is time. We have time for question number 2. In 1990, what organization prominent in the news today removed homosexuality from its list of diseases? All right, I got 2 answers, one from Dad, one from Charles, and we got a 50-50 here. Only one of you is right, and it goes to Dad. Yes, Dad, good old Joseph Brennan. You are correct. You are right. Yes, the World Health Organization only in 1990 removed homosexuality from its list of diseases. Yes, way to be with the time, guys. That's yes, well done, Dad. It's hey, I'm sure they had some very effective prevention methods for homosexuality. To prevent the onset of homosexuality, practice proper social distancing. Wash your hands for 20 seconds to wash all the gayness away. Avoid festive colors. Oh. Well, Lord, how times have changed. And for the better, I hope. Thank you. Yes, the World Health Organization had homosexuality as a listed disease. Okay, well, thank goodness that's not longer true. Okay, question number 3. Question 3. On April 1st, 1997, this comet passed by Earth and could be seen by the naked eye in all its glory, a sight that will not be seen again until at least the year 4385. On April 1st, 1997, this comet passed by Earth and could be seen by the naked eye in all its glory, a sight that will not be seen again until at least the year 4385. Here's your song, 30 seconds. I mean, 1 minute, 1 minute. Caught myself there. 10 seconds. Okay. Question number 3 for the 90s. Question 3. On April 1st, 1997, this comet passed by Earth and could be seen by the naked eye in all its glory, a sight that will not be seen again until at least the year 4385. Yes, Dad has gone in right through the gate with the correct answer. The answer is Hail Bob. Hail Bob, the comet Hail Bob is that song. Which of course, as we know, inspired the great song by Hanson. Yes, Hail Bob. Hail Bob, eat a bop, ba doo bop, ooh bop, hail Bob, ooh bop, ba doo. Yeah, yeah, Hail Bob won't be seen till we're all dead. Do da bop, do bop, ooh bop, ba doo. Yes. Gotta love the 90s. Comets and boy bands. Doc, you got to help me get back to 4385. Great Scott, Marty. 4385. This is heavy, Doc. Okay. Question. All right. Now we're on to round 5. Round 5. The category is riddles. Riddles. Now I'm changing things up a little bit. Okay. These questions are basically clever riddles and wordplay. Like, you gotta twist your brain around for these. When we're going from the left lobe to the right lobe of the brain, your creativity center. That's right. Right now, you are Bilbo Baggins, and I am Gollum. Looking to find what you got in your pockets. Okay, let's have some fun. Question 1. The riddle. What is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or end of either month? What is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or end of either month? Here's your minute. 10 seconds. Okay. That was question 1 for riddles. Riddles. Who can guess the riddle? What is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or end of either month? Okay. We've got Dad coming in with the right answer. Yes, he's correct. The letter R is what we're looking for. The letter R. There's a letter R in the middle of March and a letter R in the word April, and you cannot see it in the beginning or end of either word. Yes, the letter R was the answer that we're looking for. Good job, Dad. Well, excellently well played. Okay, question 2, the next riddle. Question 2. I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? All right, here's your minute. Five seconds. Okay. There's your minute. Let's discover the answer to this riddle together. I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? Okay, we have the guesses. We have one guess from Charles. Charles guesses Mars. So yeah, Mars has mountains but no trees, water but no fish, but it does not have cities. So it does not have. So Mars is not the answer. So the answer is a map. A map has cities but no houses, and mountains but no trees, and water but no fish. The answer is a map. All right, that was a tough one. And hey, Leslie, good to see you. You're back. No, not Katana. I get Katana has trees. Katana has those forests. That's how you get the wood for sheep. Okay, question number 3. I think maps have been on my mind lately since I've been playing Carcassonne and pretty much just all building maps and medieval cities. That's been a lot of fun. Mom and Dad, I've had a lot of fun playing that. You love my 10-second digital time, my digital timer. I love that. Digital style. That's a good joke, Dad. I like that. Thank you. All right. Question 3, the last riddle. How is the number 7 different from the rest of the numbers between 1 and 10? How is the number 7 different from the rest of the numbers between 1 and 10? Here's your minute. Ten seconds. All right. And that is time for question 3, the last riddle. How is the number 7 different from the rest of the numbers between 1 and 10? There's some great answers here. Dad says 7, 8, 9. Charles says it has Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. That's brilliant. The answer I was looking for is, how is the number 7 different from the numbers 1? All the other numbers include between 1 and 10. The answer is 2 syllables. The word for the number 7 is the only number between 1 and 10 that has 2 syllables. All the others have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 syllables. So there you go. That's your answer. Other number words only have 1. That's a little tough one. It makes you think you're supposed to do some with numbers. It's like you're doing stuff with words. All right. That was an interesting question. Well, and of course, as Gollum, I have to ask, what has it got in its pockets? Baggins. We hate it. And that was Gollum coming at you from Mount Doom. All right. That was our riddles category. Interesting little experiment I did there. Hope everyone enjoyed that. It was a little off the cuff. Okay, and now the last round before our big final question. Last round. We're in the home stretch with round 6. The category is Women Who Made History. Women Who Made History. It's a fun one. Okay. Question 1. In her book explaining why she became a socialist, what woman wrote, "I was appointed to investigate the conditions of the blind, but I, who had thought blindness was a misfortune beyond human control, found that too much of it was traceable to the selfishness and greed of employers." In her book explaining why she became a socialist, what woman wrote, "I was appointed to investigate the conditions of the blind, but I, who had thought blindness a misfortune beyond human control, found that too much of it was traceable to the selfishness and greed of employers." Who was that woman? Here's your minute. This is a little new metal. There we go. Much better. And there we go. That's your minute for question number 1. Women of the world. Well, I mean, women who made history. Women who made history. Question 1. In her book explaining why she became a socialist, what woman wrote, "I was appointed to investigate the conditions of the blind, but I, who had thought blindness a misfortune beyond human control, found that too much of it was traceable to the selfishness and greed of employers"? Got some answers coming in. Dad has already given an answer, and he was very close. He guessed Annie Sullivan. Good guess, but no, it was actually her most famous pupil, Helen Keller. Helen Keller was the woman who gave that quote. And this is her book. It was from her book, Why I Became an IWW, International Worker of the World. And she speaks about how when she went to university, she did her initial studies on blindness, the causes of blindness in the world, and other disabilities. And going in was surprised to find that unlike her, most people who were rendered blind lost their sight, lost it because of not due to circumstances of birth, but because of the terrible working conditions they were living in, factory mishaps, malfunctions, and misplaced. And that changed her worldview a lot. She became a very outspoken socialist, to the end of her life, and fought for workers' rights. And yes, Helen Keller. Most people know her disability, but very few know the causes she fought for. She's a very, very, very fascinating, inspiring woman. Yes, Helen Keller is the answer. All right. Question number 2. Question 2. After 2 cosmonauts from the Soviet Union became the first 2 women to fly in space, what American astronaut became the 3rd woman in space, as well as the youngest American to travel in space at the age of 32? After 2 cosmonauts from the Soviet Union became the first 2 women to fly in space, what American astronaut became the 3rd woman in space, as well as the youngest American astronaut to travel in space at the age of 32? Here's your minute. All right, there's your minute for question number 2. Question 2. After 2 cosmonauts from the Soviet Union became the first 2 women to fly in space, what American astronaut became the 3rd woman in space, as well as the youngest American to travel in space at the age of 32? Yes, Charles and Dad both coming with the right answer. That is the great Sally Ride. Sally Ride. That amazing astronomical achiever, Sally Ride. Yes, very inspiring woman. Third woman in space, still to date the youngest American astronaut in space, and as it was discovered later, the first LGBTQ person in space. Sally didn't. She was very private about her private life, but she spent most of her life partnered in a romantic partnership with another woman, and that's so she's not just a triumph for women in space and the young in space, but gay rights in space, and that's super cool. She's Sally Ride, triple threat. Sadly, she passed away a few years ago from pancreatic cancer. She will be missed. She's a great lady, Sally Ride. Okay, question number 3, last question before the big final, the penultimate question. Question number 3. What philosopher of Alexandria, known for creating astrolabes and hydrometers, is considered the first recorded female mathematician in history? What philosopher of Alexandria, known for creating astrolabes and hydrometers, is considered the first recorded female mathematician in history? Here's your minute. Hi-hats are throwing me off. Okay, that is the minute. That is your minute to win it. Let's discover the answer together to question 3. What philosopher of Alexandria, known for creating astrolabes and hydrometers, is considered the first recorded female mathematician in history? Okay, so look at the answer together. So this great female mathematician and philosopher was Hypatia of Alexandria. Hypatia of Alexandria. I realize I probably mispronounced. I don't know whether it's astrolabe or astrolabe. I probably got to update on it. But yes, sometimes she's mistaken for inventing astrolabes and hydrometers. But some evidence says, they were known before her time, but she definitely knew how to make them. She was a pretty brilliant scientist. Yes, Hypatia of Alexandria, a brilliant woman of the ancient world, and brilliantly portrayed by Lisa Kudrow in The Good Place. If you've seen that show, I love that. She calls herself Patty, but yes, it's Hypatia of Alexandria in that show. Okay. On another fascinating figure. All right, I am sad to say we are approaching the end of our trivia show. It's like all good things, it comes to an end. We are here at the final question. I guess all I have to say is I hope you guys all enjoyed watching the show and playing along as much as I did making it. I had a blast. This has been great. This has been a really fun time. If you enjoyed this show as much as I do, please feel free to like this video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you've not yet subscribe to it. Please, most importantly, share with your friends and family. Share on all the social medias you can. Tell them about Hermit Trivia. Tell them Hermit Trivia every Tuesday and Thursday, Eastern Standard Time at 9:30 p.m. The more, the merrier. Yes, Hermit Trivia. Let them know. Hermit Trivia on YouTube, on all your social medias. Bring more people in. And if you really like things, and if you want to see this, channel grow and thrive, which I know I do, don't be afraid to check out our Patreon page, the Patreon page for Hermit Trivia. You can contribute. Even just a little bit always helps us get some money coming in. We can add wonderful new things to the show. We can make it grow, and you can get benefits as well. We only have one tier right now. We're going to have more tiers of membership, which include awesome bennies, including chances to submit your own questions, chances to look at some behind the scenes work at trivia, chances maybe to I'm hoping maybe have a Zoom chat where we have like a single trivia game, and I can record it, and you can show off your trivia skills to the whole world. Just some ideas throwing them out there, but any contribution on Patreon helps us out immensely. So check it out and feel free to donate if you like. I have the link right here on the stream, and the link will also be posted with the video. So check it out. Okay. Now on to the big bang. With the final question, we're going to end this trivia show with a bang. For this question, you can wager anywhere from 0 to 10 points. You must gain all answers correct to win the points. Otherwise, you must subtract the amount of wagered points from your score. So be careful how you wager. You want to choose wisely. You're going to have 3 minutes to answer this question, 3 whole minutes to take a look. And it's basically a match. You have to get every part of the question correct in order to win the points that you wagered. And if you do not get it, you will lose said wagered points. So be careful out there. Okay, your category. This is a favorite of mine. The category is comics. Comics. And what we want you to do is match the comic book superhero on the left to their arch nemesis on the right. So let's look at the list. Okay, on the list, numbers 1 through 5, we have 5 superheroes. We have Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man. We have number 2, we have the Incredible Hulk, the Incredible Hulk. Number 3, we have Green Lantern, Green Lantern. Number 4, we have the Flash, the Flash. And number 5, we have Iron Man, Iron Man. Okay, let's look at the villains list. Letters A through E. Letter A, we have Sinestro. Sinestro. Letter B, we have Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus. Letter C, we have the Leader. The Leader. Letter D, we have the Mandarin. The Mandarin. And letter E, we have Captain Cold. Captain Cold. So that's Sinestro, Dr. Octopus, the Leader, the Mandarin, and Captain Cold. Those are our 5 villains. Match the heroes to the villains. You have 3 minutes, starting about, set my timer. Let me put on the music. I will leave the whiteboard up for a little bit, just so you know what we're looking at. And go. I'm gonna put this down. Got 1 minute. Okay, that is time. I hope you enjoyed your 3 minutes. Hope you're all ready and excited for this final question. I know I am. All right, the category is comics. Comics. So we have, looking at our list, we have number 1, we have that great hero, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I don't know. Spider-Man is always that one category with man at the end of his name who always has the hyphen between it. I've never always wondered why that was. You know, you don't see Bat-Man or Super-Man. I don't. Maybe no. I think Superman's more of a semicolon guy anyway. Yes. So we have Spider-Man, and of course his arch nemesis is Otto Octavius, aka Dr. Octopus, Doc Ock. And so it makes number 1 is B, Dr. Octopus. All right. Number 1 matches with B. Okay, number two, the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk, aka Bruce Banner. His arch nemesis is as the Hulk, but they're both irritated by green gamma ray energy. Whereas the green gamma ray energy gave the Hulk strength, he gave the leader superhuman intellect. Hulk's nemesis is the leader. He's with a giant brain. Yes, the leader is like, I will beat you with my superior intellect. And the Hulk's like, the Hulk just chads him away, just stuffs him in a locker. Yes, so number 2 is C, the leader. Okay, number 3, Green Lantern in Brightest Day, in Blackest Night. Green Lantern, his villain is a good with another, also a power ring, but it's a yellow power ring. His villain is the alien Sinestro. So number 3 is A, Sinestro. Who kind of looks like, I don't know, he looks like a purple Howard Hughes. Don't ask me why. Okay, number 4, the Flash, the fastest man alive. Barry Allen, Wally West, many names. Okay, many Flashes, many names, Speed Force. Okay, the Flash, his villain is a dude who, he's sort of, he's not Mr. Freeze, he's Captain Cold. The Flash's villain is Captain Cold. Yes, the villain of the fastest man alive who can break the speed of light is literally a dude in an Eskimo suit with a freeze ray. Yes, Captain Cold is the villain of the Flash. Number 4 is E. Okay, and then finally, number 5, I am Iron Man. No, I am not, but Robert Downey Jr. is. But in the comic books, Iron Man's villain is a dude with incredible kung fu skills and magical rings, known as the Mandarin. The Mandarin. Yes, Iron Man's main villain is the Mandarin, who I think he was briefly in the movie, but they didn't really want to use him because there's some kind of unfortunate yellow peril stereotypes attached to him. So yes, Iron Man matches with D, the Mandarin. So the answers you should have: number 1 is B, number 2 is C, number 3 is A, number 4 is E, and number 5 is D. All right, let me type them up right here. And if you got all those answers correct, you give yourself some points, and because your comic book knowledge is on point. Very good, man. Some of these characters I haven't thought of in years. And number 5 is D. Okay, B, C, A, E, D are the answers you need to get full points on the final question. And that is a wrap for Hermit Trivia. Thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for coming to Hermit Trivia, episode 16 on this lovely Thursday night. We are here every week, Tuesday nights and Thursday nights at 9:30. The more the merrier. We'd love to have you. And if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like. Please give this video a subscribe if you have not already. Please share with your friends and family on every source you can, by phone, by email, by social media, by smoke signals if you got it. Hey, I'll just be impressed that you tried with smoke signals. That'd be awesome. If you really enjoyed things, go check out our Patreon page with the link right here on the chat thread. There will also be a link to the Patreon on our underneath the video when it is recorded, so you can check that out and you can donate if you really enjoy this channel. Any sort of help is appreciated. But with that, I am going to bid you adieu and good night. Thank you so much for coming to Hermit Trivia and enjoying our show. I hope you enjoyed watching this Hermit Trivia episode as much as I did playing it. I am your Hermit host saying farewell, and I hope to see you Tuesday. And I hope you all have a safe, happy day and the rest of your week. Thank you and good night.